Welcome back to Hot Button. And now in this week's episode, we thought since on February 4th it was taken out of circulation after 137 years, the penny. Now it has been part of the Canadian currency, has been removed. Now personally, some people like it, some people don't. I really could care less. It takes up a lot of space. It's quite heavy in my purse.
I don't even hang on to pennies. I actually throw them away. I think
you physically throw them away, like in the garbage?
I have before, yes.
What?
I know.
Okay, on my run, if I see one on the road, I will stop and pick one up. Or in the mall, stop and pick, hey, every penny adds up.
Okay, every penny adds up. Well, you know what? It costs a lot of money to keep those pennies around. If you're sorting, counting, rolling them, transporting them across the country, it costs about $100 million a year.
For a 1 cent coin?
For a 1 cent coin. And it actually costs 1.5 cents per penny to make, and as much as 3 cents to distribute. So it's costing us too much money to have this penny.
Okay, so if they've taken it out of circulation, though, what are they going to do with the pennies that are like in my purse, in your purse, in the cash register down the street, in circulation right now?
Okay, well, starting in the fall, businesses will be asked to return pennies to financial institutions, and then the pennies will actually be melted, and the copper will be recycled.
Okay, so just keep using them as they are until they get taken out in the fall?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, you know, pennies, like personally at home, I think I've got to have at least $12 in rolled pennies I've saved. So I guess I better spend them and get them into circulation. But you know, it's going to affect like the fundraisers, the kids that do the penny fundraisers, that sort of thing. Although it is kind of heavy and kind of bulky, I don't know.
I mean, we have kind of seen the transition like this before. You know, we've gone to a dollar bill, to a coin, back to a dollar bill, and with the new plastic bills that have been introduced, you know, they're harder to fake, they're easier to recycle, they're 3 times more resistant to tearing. So we're kind of moving, I think, in that sort of plastic direction.
I was thinking about that because when we went to the toonie in the mid-90s from the $2 bill, I was like, oh great, another coin. This is going to add some weight and everything like that. And it's another excuse to increase prices of the vending machine. Oh, it's not just a loonie anymore, now it's a toonie. But we never went that way with the $5 bill, and now that they're upping the quality of these 20s, these 50s, these 100s, I guess, you know, the Canadian government's investing in keeping the bills around.
Yes, but also the whole plastic issue. I think a lot of people are turning to plastic now.
Oh, I know, I do. I rarely, like if I can get rid of pennies, I will change. I barely ever have cash. I would definitely even charge 94 cents to my credit card just to not carry cash.
I could go either way. I kind of like having both. I do like, you know, feeling that money in my hands. Not that I ever have any access to wads of cash, but I do use both. So what do you think? What do you use? Are you sad to see the penny go, or could you care less? Tell us about it. You can connect with us on Twitter or Facebook, and on the next episode of Hot Button, we'll revisit your comments.